All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Family Life Builders TV, where we're rebuilding homes and transforming society. Oh, it's been a while. I've been on so many projects, trying to work on so many things at the same time. Of course, just for one common purpose. It's going to reveal itself over time. So I got a message from one of our fans, as lots of questions has been rolling in, and they want it to be treated openly so that somebody out there can also learn. So the question is, the woman in question said every time she had sex with her husband, she's just going to be having pain every time. And this is really making her draw back, withdraw from wanting to have sex. And these are elderly people. They are not young people. It's amazing. They are not young people. These people are in their 50s. So it's amazing that they are still having this kind of situation. Of course, the husband does not want a lubricant, and the wife felt that the solution is actually to have a lubricant. So what should they do? If you know anything that they should do, you can comment below. However, I've given them my word, and this is what I have said so far. So maybe somebody out there can also learn from this. The first thing is communication. There's a need before you get to that point in your marriage. Remember, we're rebuilding homes and transforming society. So the first thing is you need to communicate. If you're not communicating, even in everything, marriage is about communication. The success of your marriage is highly dependent on your ability to communicate how you feel, the way you feel, what you think precisely. Now, if you are in a relationship and you're not married, and at the end of the day, you feel that this person does not listen to me, this person doesn't want to hear what I have to say, I think you should sit back and really look at it. That is this a red flag? Should I really go on with this relationship? Because when you are in a marriage and you can't communicate, it's a very big problem. So I told our fans that what you need to do is to sit down and communicate with your husband. You know what? She's having pain, but she never told her husband. I don't know how many people are out there that is doing the same thing. If you are having such situation, the first thing for you to do is to sit down and talk about it. Is to sit down and tell your husband, how can we do this? I want you to enjoy sex in this marriage. Sex brings you into more intimacy in your marriage. So if you're not enjoying it, you will be drifting apart. So you don't want to do that. So the first thing I told her is to sit down and communicate. Let the man know, let the man understand that you are willing, you really want him to enjoy sex, and you also want to enjoy sex because it's essential in marriage relationship. And after doing this, you sit down together and see if there is there's a kind of problem. Because I've had something like that before, that the lady in question, anytime the husband is having sex with her, the man is always feeling some sharp objects in her, that it was so bad that the man is going to have bruise on his penis. So it becomes a serious issue. And at the end of the day, you know what? They went back to the hospital, and they realized that while the woman had a kind of surgery, and at the end of the surgery, there was a problem. So they forgot some, like a small knife. They forgot it in the woman. So anytime they're having sex, the man is always having bruise. So this is on the man's side now. And the man does not want to have sex again. But it's on the woman's side in this situation. So we really don't know how the woman was feeling and what was really causing it. So can we say maybe menopause was part of it, because these people are above age 50, and she didn't tell me whether it has always been like that since they got married. But what she told me was that it's at this point, from age 45 to 50, they are above 50. That is when she started having pain anytime she wants to have sex with her husband. So after communicating with your spouse on this issue, the next thing is you want to see whether there are some underlying factors, whether there's a medical condition that you need to fix. So I will advise that you need to go to the clinic, see your doctor, speak to your doctor. And when you have done this, if there is a need, your doctor will let you know whether you really have to go ahead and see a therapist. There might be a need for you to see a sex therapist. Don't do it by yourself. See a sex therapist. However, for you to be sure that there is no underlying medical condition, see your doctor first. After you have seen your gynecologist, they can actually refer you to now see a therapist. Don't keep quiet. When it comes to the issue of sex in marriage, don't keep quiet. That is what brings you into intimacy with your spouse. That is what brings you into serious intimacy with your husband. Most of the time, couples fight. But if you look at the fights, often the underlying problem is because there is no intimacy. There is no sexual intimacy. So you don't want to keep quiet over this. Please speak to your husband about it. After speaking to your husband about it, the next thing you want to do, see a doctor. And after seeing your doctor, you want to see a therapist. Your marriage will work, because things work if we work it. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any comment, just put it down there. And I want to remind you, go to Family Life Builders TV on YouTube. I've uploaded quite a number of messages that will help your marriage, that will help your relationship. I have so many messages also there. There are several messages and chats, live chats on family finance, on building a successful marriage, and all that. Even from seasoned men and women of God, you will enjoy it. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Till I come your way again, keep becoming a better you. Things work if we work it. Bye for now, and I love you. God bless you.